Focus. Welcome back to Foro, the Magic Gathering channel where I put my finger in the way of the camera all the freaking time. That's what I get for using my cell phone. You know, to be honest, oh, yeah, don't forget to, Will Smith, that subscribe button, and your tubing free guarantee is right here. Anyways, I gotta think of a better intro. So, I was at Home Depot, and I got poles for the wall tent. These are 1 5/16. This is pretty much the only thing I saw there that was remotely close to this. They didn't have a bigger size. This was it. They didn't have a smaller size. This was it. And they didn't really have any other options. I mean, they had metal ones, but they were all the same size. So, you would think, like, not a big deal, but this is the coupler, and boy, as you can see here, I mean, the little notch there doesn't even, it doesn't even, so, I have been really baking my noodle over this one, and the only thing I could come up with, if you couldn't tell already, was get an assortment of wire and or cordage, and I also got some epoxy putty, and I also got some 5-minute epoxy resin. Hold on one second, hold on. Professional at the YouTubes. Nobody's watching right now anyhow. Yeah, I gotta bust out that joke later. Anyways, yeah, so I got some of this stuff. Obviously, I went to Harbor Freight. Boy, I've been really trying. These are little feet that I got. I'm gonna epoxy on the bottom of the 2 poles that are gonna meet the ground, just to give a little added, protection to the wood. Try not to split things too much. Try not to get it too wet. So on and so on and so on. But my plan is to cut everything into 2-foot sections. I was thinking 3-foot, and it just doesn't work out, and 2-foot is much better, and plus it'll be easier to pack. So, not like, you're going to sling this thing on your back. I mean, you could if you're a nutter, but so now this is where, things are obviously going to get very experimental. So I'm going to start with this wire right here. Harbor Freight hardware wire or some mechanics wire, that's it. It's a pretty thin gauge. Does it say what gauge is on here? Let's see. Well, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Anywho, but that's what I'm going to start with. And I'm going to wrap that round, 3, 4 times, 5 times, whatever. And then take this and then scoosh it on like that. And see if that takes up the slot. Oh, that space. I mean, there is a bunch of it. Well, you can see here, this is 1 3/8. This is 1 5/16. So, there is quite a bit of discrepancy there. Definitely not ideal. I'd love to have, a dowel rod that would just drill a couple holes, put a couple wing nuts and machine screws or bolts, and be done with it. But of course, things are things are gonna get tricky. Oh, and plus, I found this at the Harbor Freight. A fireman's hatchet. I'm gonna do a video on this too. $22 for this. This is not terrible for 22 bucks. Of course, I will let you know how the steel is. It's probably soft as all get out. It's probably not hardened. But it does have a roll pin. I'll do a video on this later. And I got some plans for that, and I'll go over that. But, yeah, so I'm just going to try and crack on with this and see how far we get. I don't know. Place your bets in the comments below. Which gauge will work? Somebody could probably do the math. 1 5/16 and 1 3/8. Somebody probably do the math. I'm no mathematician, so. But anyways, yeah. Comment in the comment section which wire is going to or cordage. I'm gonna try that too. Maybe I got some jute twine in the other room. That might be too fat. I should have picked up some hemp twine. Now I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, well, have a great day. I'll get back to you as soon as I figure out something. Wish me luck.